Well, back down by the river, rooting around, looking to see what's going on and what's happening around us. All the new life is coming. It's very beautiful, and I'm near a part of the river that flows very fast. It's like a little rapid here, and it moves very, very fast. And I'm surrounded by trees. All around me are these trees, and looking round, I wonder where did all the seeds go? There must have been thousands and thousands and thousands of seeds fall off this tree. Where did they go? Well, earlier in the year the water was flooded, and if anything was near the tree, it would have been carried away downstream. So I guess for most of the seeds off these trees by the riverbank, they were carried away down the stream. And I can't see any little seedlings here from these trees, though I suspect there may be one or two. In order for a seed to germinate, it has to be carried away from its parent, and it has to die. And that's how new life comes, and that's how the species are propagated. Now, Jesus talks in the Bible about death and the death of a seed, and he says in the run-up to his crucifixion, very telling point in his life, he says this in John's Gospel, recorded in John 10. "The hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. I tell you the truth, unless a grain of wheat falls to the ground and it dies, it remains a single seed. But if it dies, it will produce many seeds. The man who loves his life will lose it, while the man who hates his life in the world will keep it for eternal life. Whoever serves me must follow me, and where I am, my servant also will be. My Father will honor the one who serves me." And Jesus makes it clear that in order to serve him, we must die to ourselves. Like the seed, we must give up our own desires and our own thoughts, and we must give up our own hopes and our own dreams in order to have his dreams and his thoughts and his power and his strength. And so we're called, like the little seedlings and like the little seeds, to become seedlings. We must die to ourselves. And if we try and keep our lives, ultimately we lose them. And we see around us many people trying desperately to keep hold of their lives, but actually they're losing them. They're losing what life truly is. But for a Christian, we hand our lives over to God, and then we enjoy real life. And an example of this is Jesus Christ himself, who handed his life over to his Father, who gave up his life. And from his life and his death comes hope and new life. And we put our trust in him, and we put our trust in his self-sacrifice, and it has blossomed in us and welled up in us to eternal life. But it wasn't easy for him. "Now my heart is troubled," he says in John's Gospel, and that's true for us. Giving up our lives for God, to God, can well up in us this fearfulness. But we must do so, and we must trust him. And on days like this, we must trust ourselves to him. Well, here we are, down by the river. My little dog, he's hiding in the rocks, pretending to be a little rock himself, waiting for me to go and throw something or walk or do something interesting. Well, today, may God bless you and keep you, and cause his face to shine upon you and give you peace.